a little cat and cow. We're going to cross your left ankle over the right, and now right ankle over left. So we're wagging our tail here. So right over left, and now left ankle over right. Try to work in through the waistline, into the obliques. Good. And now staying here in that tabletop, send that leg straight out to the side. Pull the abdominals in and lift that leg straight out. Working into the outer and inner thigh. Try to keep the hips square to the floor. Pull the abdominals in, super strong. Do as many as you like here. Now rest your foot to the ground. Bring the foot on to the mat. Walk your hands forward and come onto your knees. Circle your arms up. Elongate through your spine. Release your left hand down and come into a nice gate pose. Come back into our tabletop position. Draw the foot back. Bring the opposite leg out to the side and lift it even to your hip. Only go as high as your hip. Remember to come from the place of the core. Great work here for the gluteus maximus and the outer thigh, building that strength. Draw one more time up, and let's go ahead and rest. Walk your hands up towards your knees, circle the arms up to the sky, moving straight into our gate pose. Reaching that arm up and over, draw the belly in and up, and now release back down to the mat, slide that foot back in. Very good. Now we're going to kick into a sunbird. So nose to the knee. Kick that foot up. So round to cat. Inhale, lift to cow. Squeezing in through the glutes, toning the legs, and lifting the heart as you come up. Now we're going to hold. You're going to reach back with your left hand and grab that right foot. See if we can lift the knee up just slightly so we stretch through the hip flexor and the quadricep. Go ahead and release your hand to the mat and draw that right heel across the left ankle, again stretching through the torso and looking over to the big toe. Draw that knee back under your hip. Now we're going to do nose to knee on the other side into our sunbird. Nose to knee, kick up, draw the belly in, nose to knee. Good. Round the spine. Good. Get your own flow, your own tempo here. Holding, then bringing your right hand back, grabbing the toes of the left foot, rolling that right shoulder back, lift that knee up as high as you feel comfortable, stretching out the hip and the glute. Take another full breath, and when you're ready, release that foot down, and we're going to bring that left leg across the right ankle. Look over at your big toe, coming into that wonderful stretch of the side hip, and now draw your knee back into your chest. We'll take a little break here, walking your fingers out to the edge of the mat and sitting back into your heels, really lengthening out through that entire spinal column and stretching out through the sacrum. Also a beautiful stretch for your hips. Come into the breath. Breathe into the back of the rib cage. Breathe into the belly. Now slowly, we're going to come back to table position and coming into a plank, coming down slowly onto the belly. And we're going to lift into an up dog, push back into child's pose. So round the back, inhale, lift your heart, drop the knees and push back. So little vinyasa flow here. Stretch back into child's. Take an inhale to prepare. As you exhale, round the spine into cat stretch. Inhale, roll down through into up dog. And now exhale, pushing back. So really nice sequence of stretching. Resting on the heels of your feet. Softening and releasing. Now we'll come back into our tabletop position and we're going to move into a nice stretch for the legs. So flexing the right foot, draw your hands behind your hips. Slide your right hand down, either grabbing the big toe, bow and arrow your left arm back. Turn the palm up. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, just take a gentle side bend. So working more into the hamstring and the calf. Just relax your head, your neck. Take another inhale, and as you exhale, come into a spinal twist. Stay tall. Slowly rotate back a little bit more. Rolling that left shoulder back. Now release. And let's go ahead and draw into a forward fold, grabbing the foot, the ankle. Stay long through the spine. We're going to keep the spine straight today. No rounding here. Pull the belly in, supporting the sacrum. Inhale and lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, release your foot and slowly walk your hands back. Now drag that right heel over the left thigh, coming almost into a modified queen's pose. Hands on either side. You're going to inhale, reach your left arm up, and draw that left elbow to the outside of the right thigh, coming into a deeper twist. Working into those hips. Now slowly release. Let's take that foot, the left foot, out to the side and draw the right heel in towards your body. Slide your left hand down, grabbing the big toe with your middle finger, index finger, and thumb. Now taking the right elbow back, reach your hand behind you. Open the chest. Rotate the palm up. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, slowly move into your side bend. Remember, our focus is more into the hamstring and the calf, the hip. So soften the upper body. Take another inhalation. As you exhale, we're going to slowly move out of that and come into a gentle twist. Rolling that right shoulder back and taking your gaze behind you. Once you find your drishti, your focal point, come into your breath. Release out of that. And now we're going to do a forward fold. So walking the hands out towards the foot, or if you want, grabbing the foot with both hands. Try to stay long through the spine here, lifting up through the chest, hinging from that left hip. Keep your gaze towards your foot. Now go ahead and take another full breath. As you exhale out, we're going to go ahead and release our foot. Draw that foot up and over to the opposite thigh. Into Queen's Pose. Settle your hips into the mat. Fingertips behind. Lift up through your heart. Take a nice deep inhale. Right arm comes up. As you exhale, drop that elbow in to the outer thigh. Coming into our twist. Take another full breath in. Lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, come out of your twist. Good. Undo the legs and bring the feet right in front of your sit bones. We're going to roll back all the way onto the floor. Release your legs into Shavasana. Arms resting to your side, palms facing up. Take this moment to relax, to rest and renew. Now draw both knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice hug. Rock gently side to side, hip to hip. Roll to your right hip and shoulder, pushing up. We're going to come into an easy cross-legged position. One ankle in front of the other. Hands in Yoni Mudra. Focus on the breath, the inhalation and exhalation. Bringing your hands to Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today.